And we back. All right, so throughout the history of this channel, we've done the Michael Jordan challenge, 6 championships in 8 years or whatever it was. A Bill Russell challenge, 11 rings, bodied it. Another one that gets requested a lot is a lesser known player than those two greats, but the Robert Horry challenge. See, I be seeing people pronounce the H like Robert Horry, and I used to be in that group, but I'm pretty sure it's Robert Horry. Robert Horry sounds way better. So this comes from, brother, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Try the Robert Horry challenge. Just pick a random NBA player with no rings, get him 7 rings with at least 3 different teams, but he can't be a star and has to be a part of the rotation on all of his teams. That is quite literally the Robert Horry challenge. 7 championships as a starter / role player is kind of crazy, and today we're trying to mimic that. So I found out when I asked y'all to leave a like and subscribe, it don't really work. So instead of asking you, I'm telling you, leave a like on the video. I got to be the least intimidating person on the internet. Whatever. Leave a like on the video. It helps the channel out a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do a fantasy draft. We're going to do our custom settings like we always do. The way I'm thinking about this is like, I got to figure out who is the player. Who is our Robert Horry, right? And Robert Horry's career, he had always been a pretty solid starter, and then later in his career, he just became a rotational player. So I need to get a player that is young, first of all, because I need to get 7 rings. But he can't be a guy that's going to progress to be a star. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. We're going to do it. So you can see right here, Robert Horry started off with 2 rings with the Houston Rockets. One when he was 23 and one when he was 24, back to back. Those were the years that Jordan retired, if you don't remember. Then he ended up going to LA. And when he was 29, when he was 30, and he was 31, he was a part of a 3-peat. Then he ended up in San Antonio where he won 2 more. So yeah, he was all over the place. Now the thing is, some of these places he was starting, and some of them he was coming off the bench. He was 36 years old in the 2007 series. He played these 4 games, but he was only getting 20 minutes per, which tells me he probably wasn't starting. This series, he was getting 30 minutes per. This series, he's getting 25. So, like, some of the times he was starting, some of the times he's coming off the bench, but regardless, I just need my dude to be in a rotation. 3 different teams, 7 championships. So let's see. With our 76ers, let's see who's on our team. Is there anybody in here that I think could be a good person for this? Is there anybody in here I think could be a good person for this? Okay, that's not a bad player right there. And I'm thinking about Mikal Bridges. Now, Mikal Bridges, obviously one of the homies. How good does he get in 2K? He's already 25. So that means he probably won't get that much better. I don't think he'll ever be the star. Now, some of these teams, Robert Horry is like the 5th best player on the team. Mikal probably can be that 5th, 6th best player on the team. Okay, so he's the first guy on my list because he's already on the team. Nobody else on this team. I mean, we could do like a Terrence Mann. He'll always be in a rotation, but he's never going to be good enough to be like an elite level starter. I'm low-key going to look under the hood a little bit. I'm going to go over to the vitals and go down to Mikal Bridges. And it says his peak is 25. And I think he's 25 right now. So he won't progress any more than this. Mikal Bridges, welcome to the Robert Horry Club, brother. That's you. That's you. So cool. Mikal Bridges is our dude. And first of all, his player model looks weird. And if you don't remember, he was drafted by the 76ers on draft night. And I think his mom worked for the 76ers at the time. And then they traded him for Zaire Smith. Do y'all remember that? You don't remember that name? Oh, there's a reason you don't really remember that name. No disrespect. But this guy just signed a contract worth almost $100 million. And Zaire is not in the league anymore. I know Zaire was super athletic. Where is he playing nowadays? He last played in the G League. I thought he may be overseas or something, but he's not. Okay. All right. So let's build the perfect team around Mikal Bridges being one of the players. Now, we got Anthony Davis on the team, so that's actually really good because AD, you know, he can be our guy, whether it be at the power forward or the center position. He can be one of the dudes we build around. We need to get 2 championships here, 3 championships next place, and then 2 championships the final year. So hopefully, if I'm really king of this stuff, I might be able to get it all done like in 7 years. Now that's the real challenge. Can we go 7 in a row on 3 different teams? But we got contracts like Al Horford back here, John Wall. We got some huge contracts that we got to move on from. So let me get it started. Okay, I see this as an absolute win. We got John Collins and Drew Holiday coming into the team. Now, I'm not saying that they're both safe because they're both also making some big old contracts. But Drew Holiday back where he made an all-star appearance here, y'all, when he was in Philly for the first time. And John Collins helps us too. But I will say Drew might not be safe because I would much rather have a like elite scorer at the point guard position. And Drew, as good as he is on a lot of different things, he's not an elite individual scorer. I want a dude that can average 25 for us potentially. And Drew Holiday ain't averaged 25 in his entire career. So So we might move on from Drew and his $30 million contract, and he's 31 already. So I'm just giving you all the reasons why he about to get traded. Okay, so he hasn't technically averaged 25 in a season, but Jamal Murray, you saw him in the playoffs a few years actually. He's played in the playoffs and dominated. So Jamal Murray and Anthony Davis with John Collins, Mikal Bridges, Evan Fournier at the moment. The bench is mellow. I like Melo off our bench, but I need to get rid of Al Horford because his 50 million and how it's 27 million. It's too much. We got Jalen Brunson. He's going to be an unrestricted free agent. I like Jalen Brunson a lot, but if he's unrestricted, I got to get rid of him, man. I won't have money to bring him back because we already got these contracts on the book, and then Mikal's contract kicks in next year. So, we got to be conservative here, and part of that is trading a player that's good that we won't be able to pay. Oh, this is a GG. That's a crazy trade. DeJounte Murray coming into the team. Now, I will be making my boy Jamal Murray a shooting guard. We got two of the Murrays. You know what I'm saying? We got the Murrays. Imagine, okay, what's the nickname? Eminem? M&M's? M&M's? Gotta be Eminem or something like that. So them two starting together, you got the offense, you got the defense / playmaking, you got some more defense, you got a lob threat, and you got Anthony Davis. Boom, starter lineup looks elite. Off the bench, I like having Melo off the bench, and right now in real life, Melo is one of the best bench players in the league. We need to figure out this, Brook Lopez and Derek Favors. I'll probably keep Brook around. He's already 33. I'll keep Brook around for one championship year. Evan Fournier's contract's kind of big to be a 7th man on the team, so maybe we flip him. Okay, let's just continue to get just good quality players. So now we got Spencer Dinwiddie to come off our bench. Him and Melo on the second unit with Brook Lopez. Alec Burks. We're gonna bring him onto the team because you never know when you can use Alec Burks. If you know, you know. I think we're good. Yeah, we got a legit, a nice 10-man if we want to run a 10-man. The Murrays, Bridges, Collins, AD, then off the bench, Spencer Dinwiddie, Melo, Brook Lopez, Reggie Jackson, and Alec Burks. And then we even got some depth here too in case somebody get injured in this world that we turned injuries off. So just gotta have them sign some players and boom. Win championship #1 for Philly in a minute. Now the question is, did we build a team good enough to win it? Oh, Steph Curry averaged 40, by the way. Forget what I was saying. Let's admire that Steph Curry dropped 40 a game and was 50, 40, 90. Yeah, I don't even care about the rest of these awards. Do we care about how Mikal is performing? No. This is the ultimate role player challenge. He was like the ninth highest scorer on the team, it felt like. This is the ultimate role player challenge. Look, he did his role. He shot 50% from the field and 43% from three. What much more do you want from him? And he played good defense. Okay, so now we're in the playoffs. We were the 1 seed. I want to shorten my rotation just a little bit. And my goal is to get out of here without any hiccups, without us being afraid because some team then won 2 in a row on us. You know how we get on this channel. Okay, so far swept the first 2 rounds, going against the 3 seed. Yeah, I always think that the first year of a fantasy draft, that was close. The first year of a fantasy draft is always the easiest year because I just traded. Oh no, Melo. Nope, you're coming back. And I got Melo a ring. You peeped that? It's always the first year of a fantasy draft that's the easiest because I'm the only person that made big trades. We traded for a lot of people. Everybody else was just looking at vanilla players. Nuh-uh, not on this roster. So that's our first ring. We need 1 more here in Philly. And then we need to trade Mikal away because he's under contract. He can't sign somewhere else. Which is a little bit scary. Because the team that we built here, we might have to go against each other in the playoffs. So maybe I should refrain from trying to make this team too good. I think we've done a good job so far. But maybe we should have refrained from making it too good. The best thing about it, let's say we do repeat, which I'm hoping we do. Spencer Dinwiddie's going to be gone. Reggie Jackson's going to be gone. Alec Burks is going to be gone, who's literally the most valuable player in the entire league. So we'd still have to go through LeBron and them. Or not LeBron, Anthony Davis and them. But, that's just something that's just giving you something to think about. Now, you're asking, Kenny, how do you decide what to trade? Oh, we're doing a random number generator or random number generated trade finder thing. So we might get traded to the same division as the 76ers or the other side of the whole country. You never really know. Oh, you can't tell me this ain't the year. 30 points for our guy, Anthony Davis. I hate to see you go. Well, I hate to see me go, potentially. 30 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists for AD. This guy won Rookie of the Year and 6th Man of the Year with the Pacers. He got a little on-court swag. He got the little wristband. He got a full sleeve. Okay, he got that thin frame, but that don't really matter. Keep it moving. So we were the 1 seed for the 2nd year in a row. Mikal Bridges, do you care? I don't think you. Again, it's about him as a role player, not really about his individual stats. But he averaged the same as last year, basically. But was a more efficient three-point shooter. Stop playing with my boy. He got the strap on him. Here we go. Simulating. 8 seed, not a problem. At least it shouldn't be. 4 seed, New York versus Philly in a series. I like that. Oh, a little matchup right here. Y'all know what happened in the playoffs a few years ago. Now, of course, it's whole different teams, whole different players, different result, hopefully. Yeah, now we're going to get the Houston Rockets in the finals. We have John Morant, Dante DiVincenzo, Miles Bridges. I ain't fearing them. I'm not even going to look. That's a series win. Boom! 2 rings for Mikal Bridges. And I told Melo not to retire, and I forgot to sign him. So you could have had 2 rings, but I just completely forgot. We got to see what team we trade Mikal Bridges to. We're going to throw him into the trade finder, straight up, by himself. And we're going to get 28 offers. Okay, 28 offers. I don't think this is how Robert Horry ended up on his next team. But 28 offers. We're going to offer number 6. Number 6 is to the Atlanta Hawks. Then we just see this team in the conference finals. Now they're giving up on their guy, Roderick Evans, who was the 11th overall pick. But hey, we're moving on to Atlanta, baby. This team was already a contender. I'm just saying, we're looking good. They were the 2 seed. Oh, it's Zion and Brandon Ingram and Mikal. Interesting. Now, Mikal does not have to be a starter. Part of the rules is just he has to be in a rotation. So with Brandon Ingram and Zion, it's not a lot of room. I can make room by making some trades. We'll see. We'll see what this offseason brings. Do we have a pick or something that you know what I'm saying? 28th overall pick. Let's see what these trade finders on. Zion and, we got to re-sign Zion. Brandon Ingram with the 28th overall pick. Let's just see. Because I do want to see Mikal started. We just get our whole team back from Philly. No. There's Ben, but we already got Zion, so we don't need another player that doesn't shoot. PG is 33 years old and old. Zach LaVine's going to come in. And hopefully we can just do that. Cool. I didn't want to give up 2 first-round picks there. Got it. That's a W if you ask me. Let's get it. Now we can have Mikal starting with Zion and Zach LaVine. Bogey accepted at 30 years old. Low-key might trade Bogey. Sorry, Bogey. I just got to keep it a buck with you. Because right now we don't have a point guard. Our shooting guard position is, we had a surplus of players here, so we got to make a trade there. No backup power forward. And then, yeah, Naz Reid is our starting center at the moment. So let's go ahead and trade one of these 2 dudes. And maybe it is going, who do I believe is going to fall off the fast? They're the same player, right? They're like the same player. All right, we just pick one. All right, we're going to trade for Nurkic. We'll figure out the rest later, okay? We'll figure out right now our team is definitely on a struggle bus. We got to win. We got to win 3 championships at this spot. So you know what? We definitely got to kick it up. We got to make a lot of trades once we get to the regular season. We got Zion, which is a plus. We got Zach LaVine, which is a plus. And then Mikal Bridges is our 3rd best player. I don't really love that. I see what Mikal Bridges has been putting up. I need somebody else that can really get the job done. The rest of the roster is very poor. So we got to work on it. We definitely got to work on it. All right, so I made a few trades. I got Colin Sexton and I got Jeremy Grant. I'm going to try to flip those 2 players to Shea. They say no. And one more second. Boom. Say yes. They say no. You can't tell me this trade ain't possible. You can't tell me this trade ain't possible. We need another really good first-round pick. Who are we willing to trade away for that first? Let's trade away. We don't have them any assets, first of all. Ooh, Davion Mitchell. Yes, that's the piece we need. Because, sometimes 2K be like, oh, we're giving you a point guard. We don't want to mess up our point guard position. Now you don't have to. Because I'm giving you two NBA short kings. You see I said NBA. I said NBA. Because in real life, they're still taller than me. We're going to trade for Bam because they give us Denny Abdi as well. Okay. All right, Heat. Let's actually make a deal. I'm serious about this. Is my final offer to y'all. Oh, man. Okay. The Shade Dream might be there, y'all. Okay, so we made a few more trades. We traded Najee Marshall for a first-round pick. We signed Chris Dunn and Raul Neto. Then we traded some of those players for more picks. The only player that makes sense is Shea. Nobody else is possible. I think Shea is the closest one we got. Like, legit. With these pieces, right? They're going to say no, obviously. But now we have more picks. There's 3 firsts. Thank you. Shay, welcome to the team, baby. It took me 40 minutes, but a trade is a trade. All right, now we get a good center that we trust, and maybe the back of this rotation to get better. And we're ready to go into battle with our squad, man. I think we're good. We're traded for Wendell Carter. He's a player that's relatively cheap and can run center, and then that allows Thomas Bryant to come off the bench. So we got Thomas Bryant, Corey Kispert, Chris Dunn. So we still got a few more trades to do, but I feel good. Like, even if we have to run like an 8-man once playoff come around, I'm completely okay with that. All right, so the team. Championship team with Zion, Shea, and Zach LaVine? I think so. You know, the rotation ain't great. I'd say that much, but we can run an 8, even though Chris Dunn is the 8th player. You know, it only takes a 16 wins in the playoffs. That's all it takes. But you got Shea doing that and Corey Kispert coming off the bench to give you 20. You're in a very good spot. All right, we're fine. Season is wrapped. Mikal Bridges figures out a way to play with to get MVP awards for his teammates. It's just that simple. It can't be a coincidence the back-to-back years he's been on the team with the MVP. I'm just saying. And look, Anthony Davis didn't even make an All-NBA team. Coincidence? I don't think so. I just think Mikal is that dude, and he elevates his teammates. They always talk about players that be raising the ceilings of other players. That's who Mikal Bridges is. Even though his numbers are going down every single season, he is that nice. He's that nice. First round. Oh, Philly's the 2nd seed though, so hopefully we see y'all. Actually, I don't really want to see that team. Hopefully they get eliminated before they see us, because they did. Yeah. Y'all couldn't hang, huh? Josh Giddey and Jimmy Butler gave y'all the business over there? Come on, bro. I'm disappointed in y'all. Didn't I build y'all to be better? Oh, who is Reggie Evans? I thought that was Reggie Evans. I'm like, he back in the league? No. The only reason why they won 2 championships over there is because of Mikal Bridges. And now that he is gone, they don't know what to do. And Brooklyn is low-key trying to take the whole league out. I wanted to go 7 for 7, but Brooklyn got different thinking. Brooklyn, don't do this to our challenge, bro. Oh, no. Oh, no. 7 for 7 dream is dead. And you know what? It's probably because we didn't have no depth, honestly. We had Chris Dunn getting minutes. That's not the greatest recipe. I thought we'd be able to sneak out of that with that. Nope. Well, good thing the challenge isn't necessarily 7 for 7. I wanted to try to flex my big old muscles and try to do a 7 for 7, but that's so dead now. So, okay. Yeah, 7 for 8, hopefully. We got to get more depth onto the team. All right, we're traded for a guy named Carlton Montgomery. He's the second coming of I don't know who, but he looked pretty elite. And y'all know I like young players. You know, if we're going to win 3 championships here, we got to be thinking about the future, and he is the future. So that's something. Now, we were talking about depth. Obviously, that's still an issue on this team. JB Bickerstaff is our coach now. Depth is still an issue because AP is getting minutes, and AP should not be getting minutes on any team. So let's start off with this small trade where we get Jaylen Brown. I did that trade because we needed depth. And James Bouknight is a bucket in this game, so I'm taking that. And I'm going to probably trade Luke Kennard for a backup point guard, and then I think we're ready because Zion don't really need a backup because he's Zion. So trade Luke Kennard for a backup PG, and we're good. Dennis Schroeder's a little bit old, but he can still run. Okay. Boom. Our team. Let's go. Hopefully we win a championship this year. Now that Zion went back-to-back. This guy's name is Reed Ball. Okay. Kind of threw me off a little bit. We lost 14 total games, okay? 14 total games. Championship number 3. You know what I just realized? We got to get it done fast because we started when he was 25. We got to win 7 championships in 8 years because we already missed 1. Bro gonna be regressing and retiring, bro. We gotta speed this up. Okay, so there's 1 round. We don't have to go against Brooklyn, so that's a good thing. We had an opportunity to go against Philly, but they lost in the first round. Now we're going against Washington. Okay, 6 seed. Oh yeah, we're going to the finals. First championships in Atlanta. First championship in Atlanta. 16-0? No, 16-2. But regardless, that is championship number 3 for our guy Mikal Bridges. Now he's dropped by 4. What did you do? Why are you down 4? Why are you down 4, my boy? What happened to you? First of all, you only average 6 points per. What's the matter? I'm feeling triggered about the current situation. I'm done with Atlanta. I'll be moving to a new team after the season. For what though? But like for real though, for what though? Cause you were starting. I'm pretty sure he was starting. You had to be starting. Yeah, you started every game. You started every game and you like, oh, I need to get out of here off a championship? I mean, no. You have to win 3 championships, buddy. So you're gonna come back. I mean, I can't say anything other than that. You're gonna have to come back. This is like, I'm not even giving you the opportunity to leave. But then again, he could just say, nah, I'm not signing your extension. Why am I going to I'm not signing your extension. If that's the case, what do we do? Oh, I'm in a very rough spot. Decline? No, he's a 90. You want me to decline his option? 2K be bugging, bro. Like, I'll decline this guy. 5 million. Come on, bro. Steph Curry's back with almost another 40-point per game season. I've been thinking about it. I went back to look at what the comments said that it suggested this. They didn't say it had to be in the exact order of what Robert Horry did. It just says 7 championships with 3 teams. So if Mikal decides that he don't want to re-sign here, that's fine. That just means that next place we only need to get 3 championships there. We have to get 3 championships there instead of this spot. You get what I'm saying? Cool. So that is another ring. Is Mikal gonna like? I would prefer to keep him here. Obviously, we got a little momentum. That's 2 in a row. I feel like we can go number 3. We don't have to re-sign nobody. I don't think. I think we still got Zion and Shea and players in the contract. I think he is the player. It's him. You know, he is the dude that we need to keep on the team. Oh, okay. Cool. We're fine. He'll come back. He'll come back. And I need this Montgomery guy too, because obviously he's a dog. I don't even know what do you average? 13 and 10? And 6? Oh, that's pretty good. He's a former first overall pick. He's a 90 overall. He's obviously helped us win championships. But, I mean, we might lose some other players on the team. But long as we got those 2, then we're fine. We can maybe get this 3rd championship going. Okay, I just realized that neither of these guys signed the contract we gave them. They just got 1-year qualifying offers, which is fine. Oh, we got to make a lot of trades on the team, which is fine because if we get this last championship, then he can just walk in free agency and we'll just follow. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about getting this last championship, but we quite a ways away. Luckily for us, we got 4 players that are like 90 overall. So that might be able to carry us long term. You know what I'm saying? That might be able to carry us. The bottom of this bench is kind of buns, but like, I mean, it don't hurt to make the trades. But look at our starting lineup. 91 Shea, 89 Jalen, 85 Mikal, 95 Zion, 2-time MVP at this point. And then Carlton, you know, the dancing dude from Fresh Prince, he then grew a couple inches and now he's the center of a championship team. So I think we got some picks, maybe some first round picks that we can trade away. Let's see. We got 2 of them. So yeah, let's improve our depth using those picks, and then we back to Simmons, man. Real quick. Hopefully we can go 3 in a row, move on to his next team, and bada boom, bada bam, win those last 2, and we out. You know what I'm saying? We like to take these challenges and then speed run those challenges. You know, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I'll travel across the land, searching far and wide to get another championship. Was that even worth it? I don't think that was worth it at all, but whatever. I'm legitimately just trading for players I don't even know anything about. I'm going to the overall of these players like, Rodney Jordan, he's at 78. He'd be one of the best players off the bench. That's how I'm deciding my trades. Like, I don't know any. The players that I do know are bad now. Zion? Hey, leaving Zion is gonna be rough, man. But we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? He's been killing the game. We've been killing the game. Can we just win a championship without even thinking about it? We lost a game in the first round. It's not ever a great sign, but it is as easy as that. I don't even really want to leave this team, bro. And Mikal is mad again. That's fine. At this point, Mikal Bridges should have 5 championships, right? He's 30 years old. 5 championships. Great. Just 2 more. And I'm following him to his next team. You know, I don't want to mess up what the Atlanta Hawks are doing here, so I'm going to lose control of their team for a minute. But we are following Mikal. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he resigns here, then we'll do the random number thing. But the way he's been upset after every championship for some reason, I low-key don't even want to have Mikal Bridges as the subject of this video. He's just lucky that we did this far into it. How are you going to win 5 championships, 3 of them on this team, and be like, I hate it here? What? And we was throwing you a baggie? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you was making pennies. Man, all right, so let's see. Has he signed somewhere? Has he signed somewhere? Boom, 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 boom. He is still in free agency. Still in free agency? He is still in free agency with. He told us he's not gonna talk to us. Oh, I wasn't trying to offer you nothing. I just want to see what offers you already had. But whatever, my boy. I guess we'll just find you once the season starts, because you are bugging. We were just trying to check up on you, bro. And look, you still ain't got a job. You still ain't got a job. We was trying to check up on you. He came back here. I mean, okay. I'm feeling uncertain of how things are being handled. You're the reason they're being handled that way, bro. You're that this man is making $1.9 million. That's crazy. So it's 29 offers. Okay. Random number generator. Every other team in the league wants him. He's going to the 4th team, which is probably the Cavs. Yep, and it is. He's going to the Cavaliers, 4th overall trade. And now we go take over the Cavs. Now, the next thing is, how do we get him to stay here? We need 2 championships out of this team. He's already showed that he's not loyal. He's playing with Magnus Frederickson, who is a former 3rd overall pick. You know, he's pretty solid, 6 assists, a lot of turnovers for a big, and he immediately comes in as the 2nd best player. Yikes. Scotty is what? He's a 92. Darius, okay. Do we have any? Only young player that we have is our 1st overall pick dude. You know, none of these other dudes. Kobe White, they need to make up 20 million, and their 20 million are like good players. Wait, we just made a trade with them. Darius Garland was on this team. That's hilarious. I don't think this is gonna make sense or work. Yeah, I don't think it will. Oh, we threw a lot in that trade, but we got Scotty B with Mikal Bridges and Magnus Frederickson, who's a great 3-point shooter. Okay, we gave up a lot of picks in that trade. I'm not worried about those picks because I know I can get them back really, really quick. Tony Bradley's gonna give me a 1st round pick. What? 3, 2, 1. Oh snap! We might have messed up. Okay, y'all. So we might have a little bit of a problem. Now Shea is MVP. Everybody in Atlanta winning MVP awards. We might have a little bit of a problem. Zach Douglas is killing it. Jesus. And the problem, no, we were the 1 seed. That's great. The problem is he's doing this again. So bringing him back to this team is going to be nearly impossible. That's the only thing that's on my mind. How do I get him back on this team? Now, I could say, if he signed somewhere else, then I trade Obi Toppin for him or something like that. But I'm just saying, he is making things a lot more difficult than it has to be. They even want my boy to come off the bench. Hey, I don't care. It's the Robert Horry challenge. Robert Horry wants starting for every single championship. So if we could get number 6 here, then I'm happy. I'm happy if we can get number 6. Going against Atlanta's gonna suck, bro. This is the moment I wasn't looking forward to. Look at that team, bro. Look at that team. I did that. That's a product of me. Game 1. Okay. Oh, it's an overtime game. Jalen Suggs. Okay. Game 2. All right. That one, we destroyed them. Okay. They not built for this moment. Montgomery who? We got Frederickson. Game 3. Okay. I just knew that we're not going to sweep a team with 490s. Okay. All right. We do not have time to be out here losing in the conference finals. What do we do? What do we do? Okay, last game. Last game, it was Shea and Zion. Shea is at point guard, which is one of our... I got to put Jalen on Shea. And then, okay, Scotty's already got guarding Zion. John Isaac is off the bench right now. So, Jalen, Mikal, Isaac, Barnes, Frederickson. Are we good? Is that better? We simcasting these last 2. I mean, at least hopefully we get to game 7. Y'all, it wasn't a good idea. It wasn't a good idea. Oh my god. It wasn't a good idea. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed, bro. He is not, he has 7 offers, but he won't talk to us. But those offers suck. So he'll probably do the same thing as last year. Go sign somewhere. But you know what? That might mean he ends up back here. I want him to end up back here. End up back here, please. Because I think we were in that series. We were legitimately in that series. Did he resign? He did not. Laurie Markin is now a small forward in 2K, which makes me laugh because If you would have told Bulls fans that when he got drafted, we'd look at you like he was crazy. He went to nowhere. Okay, so let's go a week into the season so he can go somewhere. He was the worst player to pick. Why didn't y'all remind me that he be on his diva stuff in these type of videos? So he ended up in Charlotte. Okay, we're going to Charlotte, y'all. 2 championships in Charlotte. Please, 2 championships in Charlotte. Who's here? Who's here with us? Trae Young, DeAndre Ayton. I can work with that. We got 2 stars. I can really work with that. Now, DeAndre Ayton is on the last year of his deal, and Mikal Bridges is making a minimum. But other than that, we can work with this. We can work with this. Let's go. Pick value, 2.5. Bet. I'm trading for Carlton Montgomery, who is on the Atlanta team. He's good. that's my, he's good. That's my opinion of him. So when we took Carlton, we made Atlanta worse. Shea won another MVP award. Sure, he deserves it. Mikal is back, triggered, is what his relations say. Literally triggered. Everybody else, overjoyed, overjoyous, overjoyed, ecstatic, content. You know what I'm saying? He's the only diva on the team. We're the 1 seed. Our job is to beat Atlanta, but we made them worse. They got eliminated in the first round. The road to championship number 6 is here. The road to championship number 6 is here. Carlton Montgomery. Steal of a trade, bro. Okay. Mikal, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Come back 1 year. I promise you a championship, and we can get the heck out of here. You ain't got to worry, but you don't have to worry about nothing else in life because you're gonna be in the league of Robert Horry with your 7 championships. Please come back. He's not gonna come back, is he? We're gonna have to trade for him, aren't we? Let's see. Oh, we got. Oh, let's bring back DeAndre Ayton first. You know what? We'll let Mikal go because I'm confident that I can trade for him later. Because odds are he's not going to get a contract and we'll be in the same spot where he goes to free agency, yada, yada, yada. Okay? So we brought back pretty much all of our key players other than Mikal. The starting lineup is intact with Trae Young, DeAndre Ayton, Carlton Montgomery, and then Bradley Griffith. And yeah, so we just fill the rest of the roster out. We're already better than the other teams coming off this championship. Just bring everybody back, man. Well, not everybody, but just bring back players that are competent. Okay, so he just got picked up from a team. We just got to find him and trade for him, and then boom, we back in business. The only problem with trading for him is obviously we're losing value. He went back to Atlanta. What? You trying to do that to us, bro? And now oh my God, there's no trade offers available. So in order to get him back, I'm going to have to break, not the bank, because obviously he's making $2 million. How do I bring him back? I will give you this and then 2 first-round picks. Just please say yes, bro. I am not in the mood to have to try to orchestrate a big old extravagant deal to get this man back here. Oh my God, y'all got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I traded for a dude named Brad Gaines. I don't know. He's got 3-star value though. Bobo. Thank you. Oh my God. Now I got to actually still rebuild this team because it sucks. They're the 8th seed right now, week into the season. So I still got 3 or 4 more trades to do. Y'all can imagine how long I've been filming this video right here. Mikal Bridges, remind me to never, ever, ever have Mikal Bridges on my team if we're doing a long-winded anything. Absolutely need a championship here. Because if he don't re-sign and I have to try to trade for him again, it is GG's. We're the 1 seed again, which is a good sign. We still have 3 90s. Oh, and who would expect that this dude to be upset? We got an amazing 6-man. You know? Good, very, very good team. Very, very good team. First round, we get out of 5. Second round, please just thank you. Thank you. One more series. Okay. And we got so far into the future where majority of the players in the league we don't know, but we do know Zaire Williams, Evan Mobley, and Marvin Bagley. Game 1, 2, 3. No, we are not about to do this in the finals, bro. Not in the finals. Not in the finals. And not in the... We are not about to do this in the finals. Game 5. Game 6. Let's go. We did it. That is 7 championships for Mikal Bridges, bro. I feel like I started filming this video, the sun was out, and now it is pitch black outside. The 7-ring challenge. 2 rings, 3 rings, and then 2 rings. What did it take? 9 years? We had two faulty years? That's pretty good efficiency. Now you like Kenny. You should just sim to the end of his career to see if he make the Hall of Fame. With the numbers that this man averaged for his career, he not making no Hall of Fame. Hey, though, if you enjoyed the video, as always, be sure to leave it a like. Comment down below. Building bridges. And that's how I know you watched the entire video. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.